Hi guys, it's Peaches here. We were away for the weekend. We came home yesterday, Tuesday. Today's Wednesday, the first day of school. Our son is off. He's in grade 12 in high school. But right now what I want to do in the garden is just go around and check out with you some of the new blooms that have popped up in the garden since we've been away. And the first one is this Rose of Sharon shrub. I am so happy for this little miss. Like, I put it up here in the summer. I actually showed you guys what I was doing when I put it up here, right? And it is finally blooming. Check that out. Now, when we sold our city property and we bought this country property, I took like a big U-Haul truck, like one of those cube vans filled with plants, because I didn't want to come out here and start from scratch buying everything all over. And so we had white, Rose of Sharon, and pink. And the pink didn't even look quite this pink, because this looks a bit pinky peachy, but I am loving the color. And finally, after 9 years, it is blooming, and it just does not have one bloom. It has several buds. This bloom, I guess, is extinct. It's extinct, right? It's spent, right? It expired. And yeah, that was while we were away for the weekend. But check this out, blooms and buds, and I am such a happy camper. My only thing, I'm hoping that it does not die over the winter in this pot. So you guys, let me know what you think. I think it's been struggling for the 9 years because it doesn't quite like our zone 4 temperatures during the winter time. But yeah, I am loving it. Drop what you think in the comments below and let me know if you think it will survive in the pot or not. But it has done well in the pot, and so I hope I can keep it in the pot. Yeah, it's a new one. This is a dahlia, and there are lots of buds to come out. Now, I planted this chrysanthemum in a pot, and I planted it from seed. Actually, I bought the seed from a little store online called the Happy Green Shop. Yeah, and I am so loving. I am just so loving this bloom. It's so pretty. It's a lovely pale lavender. I'm looking at it in the camera right now and it looks a bit pinkish, but in real, it's more lavender. Look what it looks like before it pops open. Yeah, let's check out some more, guys. Now, my sweet peas vine did very well. I can't complain for the time that I planted them. The only thing is for them to bloom for them to put out more blooms, I would have to make sure I deadhead them and don't let them go to seeds. And really, I wanted to collect some more seeds, and so I did not deadhead them. And subsequently, I have lots of seeds for next year. So next year, I will be able to do some more deadheading so that I can get more blooms rather than seed pods. But yeah, the blooms were pretty lovely. And of course, I have more dahlias in bloom. These ones I planted in the pot, so it will be easy for me just to reap the tubers to overwinter. You can see one more in the background there, and there is actually more over here. Look at this sweet pea bloom before we go to the dahlia. More sweet pea bloom. And check this out, there's so many of the blooms out right now. I am loving them. This one is also in a pot. And it's kind of strange. Look, these ones look, I think it's because this bloom is more spent and it's gonna expire soon. That's why it's not as bright as this. But this over here looks like it's gonna be purple. So maybe it's a different plant. I am so sorry guys, I'm so bad at labeling my plants. But what I'm gonna do is try my best next year when I plant the tubers to see if I can figure out which ones they are. I do have the packages still, so I should be able to do that. Well, hopefully, so that I can share with you guys, so that if you like the plants, you can know what to buy, right? More sweet pea blooms over here. More sweet peas. But also lots of pods. Over here, more sweet pea. Climbing up this arch. And I'm not so sure when, but apparently at some point I planted some type of a vine here. Not 100% sure what vine it is, but it has lovely little yellow flowers. I think I researched the vine. These are all expired blooms. Expired blooms. I think I had researched it. I'm gonna have to go back and check to see what vine it is. But yeah, I'm liking it. Hopefully next year when it comes back, it will be bigger and better, because really I've been struggling to get vines up this arbor since we came here. I thought I was gonna get trumpet vine all over it, because our trumpet vines were so pretty when we were in Toronto. But 9 years now, and this is how far my trumpet has gotten. Like, I planted it here and now I'm seeing this, but I am hoping that at some point it will decide to start giving me something just like the Rose of Sharon across the way. Wow, check out this dahlia that I planted from seeds. Most of the dahlias I have here, I planted from seeds. Look at these are the chrysanthemums. Now I'm not sure if they will come back. I guess I will find out. I guess I will find out. More of the beautiful chrysanthemum. Next year I'll plant them in large groups, or as we say in gardening, en masse. Okay, yeah, let's move on to some more blooms. These are beautiful. Check this out. This is another Rose of Sharon that has been struggling since I took it from the city 9 years ago. I may dig it out too and put it in a pot and see if it will flourish like the other one has since I changed it. Dahlia I planted from seeds. Over here also. This one is getting ready to come out. This one I bought from our local horticultural plant sale, and now I have this plant here, and I have these here, and a couple more over there, and these two will be blooming. That's from seed. Seed. Okay, so I planted you, baby girl or baby boy, whatever you are, from seed, but now I'm not 100% sure what you are. I'll keep watching you to see what you do with yourself. I thought you were a Dahlia. No, I'm not 100% sure, but I'll keep watching you to see what you do. Now check this out. This is the one that is poised to pop down there. This one is further along. Wow, these blooms are so beautiful. More chrysanthemums in the back there. And my euonymus that I planted here, I transplanted here, is looking up. It's looking good. Yeah. For this area, I struggle with weeds. So what I'm gonna do next year is to put down some weed cloth before I put the dahlias in, because they are actually, I'll have to dig up the tubers, right? So before I put them in, that will be an opportune time to put down some weed cloth, because there are too many weeds in here. Let's move along, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for your support on the channel. I hope you are enjoying these blooms. So this one is a chrysanthemum, hardy chrysanthemum that comes back every year. Yeah, so in this area, I have quite a bit of these hardy chrysanthemums. And what else do you spot in here, guys? Go ahead, drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think. What else do you spot in here? My cornflowers did not do too well this year, but yeah, this is a lovely bloom. I also planted bachelor buttons. They too didn't do too well. Yeah, but yeah, next year, there's always next year, right? This dollar store gladiola just fill me up. Look how beautiful, guys. Look how beautiful. Wow. Oh, can you not love flowers? How can you not plant a garden? Well, it is phenomenal. Wow. I feel like I want it to last forever. Look at the detail in here, man. Look at the lovely detail. You know, last year we went to New Jersey and my mom gave me some bulbs, but it was far too late to plant them, and by the time I planted them this year, they did not do well at all. So I figure, you know what? I'm gonna go out and buy me some to replace the ones that my mom gave me. And that's exactly what I did. And I am happy I did. I have it in the planter here. Next year, I'm gonna be planting more, and I'm gonna be planting them earlier. Okay? Earlier. Bienvenue. Welcome to the Petal Place property. This one here is poised to pop. Looks like it's gonna be the same color. And yeah, this bloom comes from that. There are a couple more. Wow, I'm just liking them a lot. And this is my thistle flower that is blooming. My thistle flower I planted from seed. I bought it from the Happy Green shop. Now I am waiting. I think this one has been in bloom for a little bit. From what I've heard, the thistle flower can... Oh, really? What are you? Who are you? The thistle flower can be used as a substitute for saffron. I guess it's a poor man's saffron. So I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen with it here. I don't know if it does something else or that's just how I'll have to use it. We'll see. I have a few more blooms around the place. Oh guys, I don't want to get away from my gladiola. It's so beautiful. But I must move on. Here, oh, that bumblebee just flew. Here is another thistle flower that I planted from seed. And then I have some pansies here. And of course, there is a huge dandelion in the middle of them all. Get out, you don't belong there. Hey, it's the first time I've noticed hosta. Well, this is a new hosta in my garden. It's a bit burnt here now. It's late in the season, but it's the first time I've seen hosta seed pods. And this is what it looks like when it's opened. So I guess these are the seeds. The seeds are wafer thin. They look a lot like how milkweed seeds look. Wow. Huh. Maybe I can keep them and try planting them and see if they grow. Have you ever seen hosta seeds, guys? Yeah, these are hosta seeds. I bought this hosta at the local horticultural fair. I don't know if you guys can make out what's written here. I know the bottom says hosta. The top looks like S-U-M. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like it's one word. And then the other word looks like S-U-B-T-A-N. I'm not sure, guys. Go ahead, drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think. Help me, guys. What's this bloom? I planted them, but I forgot what they're called. Now, I'm not quite sure why they are different. Maybe they're two different ones. And then there's another one, different color. I'm gonna have to go through my seed boxes to see if I can identify all these beautiful blooms. Because my intention, see, I wrote it down here, but it got washed off. My intention is to be able to label all the plants that are around the garden. So when I have my garden tours, I can identify the plants. I was a bad girl and I put my zinnias in the ground late this year. So I hardly have any zinnia blooms around. I still have poppy bloom late in the season up against my shop here. I guess it's just a stray seed that landed over here, but it is so beautiful. Yeah, needs to be dead-headed, but it is indeed a luscious bunch of marigold blooms. Yeah, it's pretty windy right now. And more marigold blooms. I guess that's not the only poppy. There is another one that is growing between the bricks on the steps from the deck. And And yeah, I still have hollyhock blooms. Hollyhock blooms over here too. Pretty, pretty, pretty plants. They are in bloom and the bees love them. When I started the garden, I insisted that I wanted to have food and the flowers. And so that is what I have been trying to do. It's nowhere near where I want it to be, but it will get there. Once you start and you're willing to put in the work, you will get there. You will get there. Now I planted some calendula in here, but I planted them late. I'm still hoping for some blooms. These ones I didn't plant. I was gifted with this. I think it's some type of a marshmallow or something like that plant. I'm trying to show you guys the bloom. It's a beautiful bloom. I had it in that potato support, not potato. Why am I saying potato? My mind must be on my potatoes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reap them. But yeah, tomato cage. But that part got out. This part is still in, and it's pretty, pretty, pretty. It's almost like a smaller version of hollyhock or hibiscus or rose of Sharon. Yeah. So you take care now. I hope you like the little tour I gave you of all the lovely blooms that are now in the garden. Share with me what's going on in your garden now. What zone are you in? What are your plans for the fall? Yeah, thank you so much for being here again, guys. You take care now. Remember, dare to be different. Follow your own star. I will see you again soon.